Well, good morning again. I thought I would do something low stress, easy, practically do it in my sleep on a good day with a following wind, and do a wing run with Nimue here in Sky Children of the Light. And I just need to check, actually, because I see we have some kind of... Oh, we have a red shard. Okay. That's going to be going on for 3 hours. And I'm not equipped to do a red shard event right now. So, yep. Hang on, make sure everything's working. Yep, it is. So no, I'm just going to get some wings for Nimue here. Nimue has been my sort of primary streaming account for some time. She started out as wingless, and I deliberately got her a wing so I could see if I could lose it. And the simple answer appears to be no. However, she is distinctive, at least for me, in that she doesn't pick up wing buffs at all. And the reason for that is if I ever find out there's a way to get her wingless again, actually them I should say, because technically they switch between sort of male slash female slash not easy to define, simply because that's in their nature. Also equally fluid as their height. I still haven't really, or rather I should, they haven't really decided what height they like being. And don't ask me why, I just play them. Anyway, the reason for this wing run is because I misjudged. I took them to Eden yesterday, hoping to get a few more Ascendant candles so I could buy them some more height spells, so that, you know, maybe I can push their height up a bit. But I hadn't counted, I forgot. I actually ran them earlier this week, and I thought I'd run them prior to the last Eden reset, which turned out to be incorrect, so I had to take them through Eden and literally picked up the remaining 4 or 5 spirits that they hadn't previously released. So they're down to 1. I have no idea if I'm going to actually get to 101 wings in this session, but, you know, might as well get on with it. But, you know, if you start out with 1 wing, here's a few hints on how you do it. Best place to start is Daylight Prairie, because I can, in principle, pick up certainly 18 wings here. Maybe 20. There's 3 I can't, but this is a good start. And you may be wondering why I don't start off with the Isle of Dawn, and that is because one of the winged lights there I can't easily get. So there are 3 here you can't get really until you've got 55 wings, actually. That's in Prairie Peaks. There are 2 which are harder to get, which I'll get at the end of this, I think. But if memory serves me correctly, there are 23 total. I think this is the realm with the largest number. So we'll just run them pretty much in order. There's 2 in this region. The whole purpose of this, by the way, is I'm going to take them back to Eden on Monday. Probably. If you don't have wing buffs, the total number of wings you can get is 121, in case you were wondering. 101 from most of the realms. And I'm not quite sure why I'm doing Candle Run as well, but okay. So you can get 101 from the 6 regular realms. You can get 10 from Eden. You can get 4 from the trials. And you can get 6 from Red Shard events. So, total 121 wings without wing buffs. Just in case you were wondering. And of course, without wing buffs, you exit Eden with 1, and then you pick up another 100. So that's how it works. Where am I going? So there's 3 in this region. Well, actually, there's 2 more up there. But I normally get those after going through the 8-player puzzle. That's the obvious one. And then there's one in the cave here, which is yeah, this one you have to sort of fiddle a bit and either glitch it or hope someone comes along. Or you can take a chance and see whether someone's set up a shared memory here, which they apparently have. Yeah, sit on there and move forwards. There we go. Door should open up. Grab that. You can actually glitch the thing. Just go backwards and forwards between the doors there. Not going to stop for dyes. Okay, I'll stop for candles. So what I'm probably going to do is run them, Nimue that is, until hopefully a friend of mine comes online. And then we'll bring that to an end, and I'll run a different avatar. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a combined wing run and candle run, I guess. And I haven't even bothered to check to see what the dailies are. I might get the tickets. Is there any point in my getting tickets? Yes, there is. If you have 10 tickets at the moment, you can buy dyes. Oops. Forgot to level up. The useful number of wings to go for, by the way, is 55. And the reason for that is, with 55 wings, you can just about get the... Oh, don't do that to me. If you have 55 wings, you can pretty much get all the hard ones. 75 is easier, but you can do it with 55. I'm probably repeating myself quite a bit. I say pretty much the same kind of things every time I live stream a wing run. Why am I doing this? Well, it's the weekend, and the weekend is a much more casual thing for me. I don't schedule anything for the weekends. It's pretty much whatever I want. However, I do kind of run the long dark in the mornings, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time. I'm running the story mode, Winter Mute, if anyone's particularly fascinated. Where am I going? Oh, right. Yes, I need to get through here, which means I need someone to help. I lost track of where I was. Hope I didn't miss anything. I need someone to help me get through that door. I'm not sure you can glitch it. Yeah, one of these people will probably come along soon. Yeah, I don't think you can glitch that one. Oh, we've got to do deep calls. Oh, I hate this. It sort of whites out the screen, but for whatever reason, that game company has not really optimized the dye plant, so some of them you simply have to sit there and honk like crazy. And that's come in for some criticism, because honking is often used to ask for help. And now it's half the time it's people just trying to get dyes. Oh. Is everybody a chibi? No, they're not. So I guess I'm going to stop off with the tickets, although Spiky, as he seems to be called, will probably hurt me a lot if I try and get the tickets with too few wings. That is a profoundly dangerous dark dragon or whatever he is. And I call this low stress because, I mean, I swear half the time I can do it, not exactly with my eyes shut, but you know, you can turn your brain off and just relax. Whatever you want to say about the long dark, which is what I normally run in the mornings during the week, it's not low stress. It's definitely not low stress. Yeah, if you lose focus playing the long dark, you're basically dead. Come on, somebody, come and grab this light next to me, or whatever it is. You can actually do this with only 7 people. You just have to run backwards and forwards quite quickly. I've seen it done with 6. This person over here is being difficult. Let's see if we can... Come on. Did I just successfully shove them forwards? And they're concentrating on talking to somebody. Huh. Here we go. So that was technically done with 7. I don't think this person here, who really should know better with their 150 plus wings, I don't think they lit up anything. Yeah, it's a bit irritating. But it happens. I'm not going to let it get to me. Much. Yeah, that would be a more accurate statement. Anybody want to get Oreo? No. No one wants to pick up Oreo today. I swear, I think I've seen Oreo exactly twice. You need, I think it's 6 players willing to hang around, and that doesn't happen. Normally people just zoom through here, as do I. As do I will freely confess. But, I did actually once take somebody here who was asking for help finding spirits, and I brought them here, and we were able to summon Oreo, which was nice. They get to see a part of the game that you don't generally see that often. One day I ought to do a video just for the fun of it, see how long it takes to summon Oreo. Right, there's 2 here. I can get... on a good day with a following wind, I can get the first one. Apparently not today. Alright. That's okay. That was very bad flying on my part. Normally you can get that one. Just fly straight up. The second one you have to use the clouds. It's just not a huge problem. The second one's up there, and then I can jump down from there. Should have done that straight off, would have been quicker. Come on. There we go. And then the next one is down there. What's really funny to me is the number of times I've done wing runs for other people and I can't see the precise location of the wings, and these two always trip me up. I've normally got the locations pretty much down pat, but yeah, those two, I never remember them for some reason. I'm just going to go through here. I think there might be a candle cake in here, so I'll grab that. Is there a candle cake here today? There is not. Okay. I haven't got those patterns particularly down. That means there's probably a candle cake in the Prairie Caves, which is where I'll be heading sooner or later anyway, so... Here's a little trick to give you a bit of flight. Oh, I thought I had... Oh, no. When I went transition, it gave me the extra flap level. I forgot that. So, 2 more in the next region. And then there's 8 in Sanctuary Islands. And then I'll go back and go to the Prairie Caves, pick up the 2 there. But I can't pick up the ones in Prairie Peaks. Again, 55 wings is recommended. 75 is easier, but you can do it with 55. But you do have to kind of get a little... Ah, no, I've got a trick now, haven't I? I forgot. Yeah. There's a couple of tricks you can use actually, to get some of the harder wings. That's using the anti-gravity spell. That does actually make life a lot easier. So I will, when I go home next time, see if I can pick up an anti-gravity spell or 2. They cost 5 candles. And if you're running solo on low wing levels, or if you go to some of the Void of Shattering wings, you either need someone with you or an anti-gravity spell. So I'll be up 20 by the time I finish it. And strangely, I should, if I fly properly, be able to get all the wings here. There's what? No, there's one that's 2. It's a little awkward, but it's quite doable. So the first one I want is straight ahead. Although I'll probably pick up the... Pick up that candle cake right there and jump down. Oops, you can't see where I'm pointing, then jump down and pick up that one. And then fly over to get the one that's over there. And you use the clouds to gain height. The one atop that hill is a little awkward. But you can use the geyser to get up there. Thank you. I'm just going to pick up the light from here. What are the... okay, that's not too bad. I need to find a friend so I can smile at them. And then we'll hop on this. Give myself some height and recharge. Thank you. And then we're going to head for the clouds, which I should be able to make just by gliding. Next light is actually straight ahead. Wing light, I should say. Straight ahead. could use the manta actually, but easier to do it this way. I'm just heading for that. If I get the glide path just right, I can do it from here. If you ever don't get the glide correct, that geyser down there will kick you up high enough. Where's the tickets today? Do I feel like braving? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I'll chance my luck with Spiky. Yeah, we'll try it. Let's see whether we can avoid Spiky today. He has gotten aggressive. I do like Days of Nature for some reason. And in case you, and it occurs in Prairie Peaks as well, by the way. That's 1, 2, 3. How about that? Where's Spiky? He's normally... There seems to be a sort of convention. This one's called Spiky, and the one in Prairie Peaks at the moment is called Sid. I have no idea where those names came from. Yeah, there he is. So I just need to get the glide just right, and I can land at the top there, get my dies. I should be able to get another pack tomorrow, actually. But the anti-gravity spell, very useful, I'll show you. Actually, that's a... I don't think I've got enough Flappy even with an anti-gravity spell, so I'm not even going to try it. Actually, we'll see. We will see. Alright. Dies. Blue die. It was on. This was on the way, so I can pick up this one. And then we want to pick up this down by on the cliff face, but there's a candle cake down here which we'll grab on the way. If I can get 55, which I should be able to, I will probably go and do the Red Shard event as well. You'd be surprised how many Ascendant candles you can accumulate from just the Red Shard events. I got one wingless. The only way a wingless can get Ascendant candles is from Red Shard events, and I think she's up to 60 or so. And that doesn't count the ones she spent. And yes, she is definitely a she. Or at least in my mind she is. Whereas Nimue, yeah, despite the name, Nimue doesn't care. Yeah, there's a bit of a bug here too. Some of the light isn't visible, especially it seems to me if you picked up dies. Sorry. Yeah, I can't see that at all. You kind of have to know it's there. It must be very disconcerting for new players. I do hope that game company gets it sorted out at some point. One more here. That's interesting. There seems to be some audio glitchiness, and I don't think it's me. Let me know if it's glitchy for you as well. Alright. Actually, I think I can get the two in the prairie caves. Let's hope somebody's... Oh, no, they haven't today. For some reason, people... There used to be a time I could go through here and almost every time that someone would have burnt down that dye plant, but... so that should be 20. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Is anybody doing it? No, they're not. They decided not to do this today. You can do it with 2 players, but you can't do it singly. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to try getting the Prairie Peaks ones. Let's see if that's possible. It is actually time for the geyser eruption, but I'm not going to do that. It takes up too much time, and yeah, you see there are 4 or 5 patches of light round here, and I can't see them at all. And you just sort of gamble over the whole area. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I'll grab those. I can tell you, it is very tempting to hang around for the geyser, but that takes 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes I will have picked up hopefully another 2 or 3 lights. So. Okay, let's give this a bash. Make sure I have some anti-gravity. I do, I've got 3. Alright, I'm going to need... 3 should do it, actually. Oh, alright. Seeing as you were kind enough to get to activate those for me. Right, now I am definitely going home. I just remembered, I'm not sure where I can get the anti-gravity potions. Yes, I can get them from home, yeah. Pretty certain. Let's go grab one. And let's see. This is... Yeah, there we go. 2. So... That's actually quite a cheap deal for what I'm about to try. So we'll do, yeah, Prairie Graves first. It's going to be... I have not tried this with only 20 wing levels and 5 flappies. We'll see if it works. Hope so. I'm going to say that with 35 and an anti-gravity spell you certainly can do it, but see what happens. Yeah, if you're running solo, that anti-gravity spell can be profoundly useful. Just for getting height. I got a suspicion I'm not going to be able to make it up to the highest peak, but let's see. I could be wrong. Stranger things have happened. Ah, yeah, there's the other candle cake. That's what I was after. Oh, I didn't check to see if there was one in the nest. I didn't pick up... Did I pick up the ones in the nest? I must have done. Yes, I did. I must have done. Surely. Now I'm not sure. Somebody tell me, did I pick up both winged lights in the nest? I'm going to have to check, aren't I? So what we want to head for is that over there. And I should be able to get in there easily enough. I'm not sure what the minimum flappy level is to be able to get in there. These days I have a habit of just sort of, rather than, I say, instead of actually, I tend to favour just sort of picking up dies as you go by, unless I'm waiting for something. Here we go. Alright, let's see whether this works. This is one of those situations where we shall find things out together. Isn't that fun? So this isn't supposed to be a definitive guide. If you want a more or less definitive guide, I do have someone somewhere. I think it's under the on the Wing Runs playlist, in which I try to do it pretty much as fast as possible. Can't remember how long it took me. 2 hours 15 minutes, I think, maybe 2 hours. Without doing a candle run at the same time. If you do a candle run at the same time, you know, you can take 3 hours over this, if not more. So, during the days of colour, incidentally, there is the equivalent of a Black Shard event here. In fact, you can just see it occurring right now. And this is Sid's domain. It takes too long, but I do like the fact that this, I think, was new last year. I do like the fact that it returned. This Sid is a lot more avoidable than Spiky. If I was caught by Spiky when I was trying to get tickets just now, I would have probably lost wings. At least judging by the effect he has on other accounts with more wings. He's vicious, actually. I'm very surprised I actually got away with getting the tickets. So what we'll try here is see how high I can get with an anti-gravity spell and everything else. So let's see what we can do. This is good for 5 minutes. Okay. And do a call. Yeah, I can't quite get up there. Now, this is the point at which I have to hope for some luck, because there used to be recharge points up here, but I am not seeing it. Ah, here we go. Excuse me a second. Yes! Okay. Makes life so much easier. So there you go. If you've got an anti-gravity spell, you can do it with 5 flappy levels. But yeah, I mean, you can get up to the top there, then you can get the recharge. Otherwise, you need 55. The next trick is going to be getting to the top of the mountain, and given that this anti-gravity spell only lasts 5 minutes, I hope I've got enough to help me there. I'll still have to use the clouds, though. Should have set a timer, I suppose, but is nobody clearing the darkness today? That's actually a pretty good deal, you know. Only five candles for anti-gravity for things like this. Yeah, I'd say that's very useful. How much longer have I got? 2 minutes 45 seconds. Alright, let's give this a try. I need to recharge before I do it, which means I need... I need. Oops. Oh, here we go. That'll work. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a challenge. I don't think I've ever tried this with anti-gravity and so few wing levels. And I'm not going to make it, am I? Oh, okay. Jump. No. Yeah, it's alright. With a bit of luck, I'll hit the bottom. Yes, and now I can start my climb, and hopefully the anti-gravity is on. Oops, I'm actually going the wrong way. I thought I was going up, but I got myself completely discombobulated there. This isn't Minecraft, where you can actually get quite confused with up and down, but... don't normally try it from this side. Normally I go across the other. Oh, look at this. Oh, almost. Oh, that was so close. Alright. There's sometimes a recharge down on this slope. Let's see if we get lucky today. Not seeing one. Maybe the gravity is light enough I can jump up. Now that would be interesting. No, it's not going to let me. So close and yet so far. No, not let me at all. I've got 9 seconds left. Yep, and I'm done. Alright. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can get a recharge from somebody. There have been recharge points in the past down here. But I'm not seeing it today. There is an outside chance that somebody... Is there anybody nearby trying the same thing? No. I'm going to have to... I am not giving up on this. I come all this way. I will just go for the cloud. And just go as high as I can. Let's see if that works. I've never tried this. This is the lowest flap level I've ever had trying to go for that particular wing. And if it's any consolation, it's the hardest wing in the game, in my opinion. The problem is I can't see around me. How high am I? Oh, not high enough yet. What I could do, of course, is just glide to the slope, activate the anti-gravity spell and go from there, but I'm curious to see if I can actually do it this way. I'm going to guess and say I must be close. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, you can do it with only 5 levels of flap. Technically, I didn't need the anti-gravity for that. Technically. Oh well. What are we on? 24? Okay, is there 24 here now? I thought there were 23, 24. This would make 25. Okay. I obviously don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I thought there were 23 total in this region. I guess not. Head into the Jolly Geologist's cave. And when I get back to home, I'll double check, make sure I got everything. I'm not sure if I got all... do you know what? I'm not sure if I've got all the map shrines for this region. We'll find out. Here we go. Very tempted to go after the dyes that are floating around and the lights here, but let's just go home. Alright, let's have a quick check, make sure I got the ones I thought I did. Of course, with my luck, I probably missed one in the nest. I thought I got... Did I get them both? Do you know what? I was so half asleep doing it. so not paying attention. Okay, no, it looks like I got all of them. That's the wind paths. Okay, so now I can go and do Isle of Dawn. Because you've got to climb up that hill, and a couple of flappy levels definitely helps with that. So we'll do this, then we'll head down to... Yeah, so first one's at the top here. You can't get this, I don't think, early game, even if you know it's there. I say early game. In your first visit to the Isle of Dawn, I don't think you can get this one. You'd need a flap or two to do it. Yeah, you need... Let's see. Ah, forget it. I missed my stopping off point. So, all these three more or less line up. That one, the one on the boat, and the one in the cave over here. Excuse me a moment. May as well grab these. Thank you. Head for the ramp, go up to the temple, turn sharp right at the top, go through the wind tunnel, use the clouds to go to the top of the rocky thingamajig, hill, promontory, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the other one's pretty clear. I'm trying to think, I think, is this the if you're playing wingless, that is the first difficult one, because if you get too close, you have to you can't go past it. So if you're playing wingless, this is the first... Your first major hurdle is getting past this thing. And the trick is to go around the side here and jump off, and you can still go up to the temple. Of course, if you're playing wingless and you have a friend to help you, or you have a second account on a different device, a lot easier. For what it's worth, the two most irritating realms to run wings on are the Golden Wasteland, but not because of the dragon, strangely. I find running wings in the Golden Wasteland irritating because you have to go home and come back again if you want to be efficient. But the worst one is the Vault of Knowledge. Sometimes I reckon I'd rather go run wings in Eden than do the Vault of Knowledge for wings. I wonder if they're trying to do the same thing I am. Yeah, you just go up through the clouds and don't go too far because, yeah, that'll happen. Oh gosh, made a mistake there. There we go. If I break through, I should be at the right height. There we go. You're not necessarily supposed to come this way. You're supposed to go through the cave and do stuff there, but that needs 2 players. So... Now, if I was being ultra efficient, I'd go straight home, but there's a candle cake at the top that I want. So... This one, to be precise. If I was doing a pure candle run, I'd now drop down and go to the Cave of Prophecy. There's a nice big fat candle cake down there. But it's not a candle run. Well, yeah. Right. Here we go. Ooh, this could be interesting. So I have a choice at this point. I can either go to the wind paths and pick up the one there. Oh, and I just realised I also need... There's 2 in the treehouse. I've got enough to do the treehouse. If I use a... Yeah. Technically, doing this early... You know what? I'm not going to. Nah, I'll come back and do that. I think I can actually do... There's one in the treehouse which is in the root cellar. And there's another one that's high up on a tree. I think you need 5 flaps to get up there, but you will never have 5 flaps. Oh, yes I can! Oh, what am I saying? I should have brought my parasol. I should have brought the parasol. What am I saying? Go and get my parasol. Umbrella. Where's... Yeah. Should have thought of that. And now I think I can actually. Here we go. Yeah, now I think I can actually get up to the top of the... I can do the tree house. which is good because I don't necessarily want to have to come back. Yeah, I'll go for the one in the wind paths later. But this one, yeah, I think I can do this now. But you'll see the problem in a second. I know the rain is on a schedule in here, but I think it depends on whether or not you've yeah, it's always raining. If you've completed the quests, which I haven't, then I think the rain goes on a schedule. But if you don't have a parasol, use an anti-gravity spell, or or have a few more flappies. I think I should be able. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, just enough. But when you're, if you've been playing the game for long enough and you have an umbrella, or if you're wingless and you have an umbrella, it's very useful here. The trick at this point, if you have the umbrella and you don't want to get wet at all, is to not stop to light candles, because otherwise it'll put the umbrella away. Grab a few of those, and I don't know where all of those go, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. Right. Put that away, I don't need it right now. Yeah, do I want to try... Do I want to try the red shard with only 5 wing levels? Oh, I did pick that up. Funny. If you're low on wing levels, you want to be particularly careful as you go through this door. For some reason, it absolutely hammers you when you go straight through. Oh, that's useful. Come on, there we go. Oh, I've got to go to the elevated clearing. Hang on. Because there's 2 wings there, so might as well go see. Pick up that one, and because I have an umbrella, I can just fly over the top. Yeah, you can see the problem. If I come and light this, puts it away, and now I'm losing light. Yeah, so you can actually get through here with literally just 1 wing and no parasol. You can get through it wingless if you're very careful. I mean, the wingless, of course, are as tough as nails. What I mean by that is that when I first started running a wingless, I didn't know that they couldn't die. So there are ways of getting through here if you're very careful without losing light. Hang on a second. I just need to check. Oh yes, it is here. Should be here. Yes, it is. We'll pick up the wings first. Went the wrong way. Can I get close enough? Yes, I can. That's useful. There's actually 3 wings here. One of the extras is in the Bluebird Hujima What's It. This is one of these where I am going to cheat a bit on the Red Shard event. Whoops, didn't get it. Let's see if anybody else is there. I don't really want to do this solo, I can tell you. This one is typically nasty, and there are other people here. Okay, but if there is somebody else around, you can kind of do it. I once did a 3.5 Red Shard event with only 1 wing, but I got everybody else. I got a bunch of people to help me. Oh boy, yeah, you can see the problem. 1 strike and I'm in serious trouble. If you got 200 wings, you don't have the same problem, I can assure you. But needless to say, the trick is to do it with assistance. Oh, they're almost done. So we'll just sneak around the corner and see whether we can. Yeah. Yep. Run away, run away. Oh, bother. Okay, well, I can help with these. Oh. Could be worse. Of course, that's only half the game, half the task over. Now I've got 2. Oh, it's a fly. Okay, the fly ones aren't so bad because they kind of recharge you as well. Yeah, that's right. Oh, great. And, yep, you can see the problem. Now I've got to go and recharge. And if I get hit by something else in the process, I'm going to lose a wing. Are you going to help me? Thank you so very much. You are. Hang on, are they alright? Yeah. Apparently so. I nearly lost a wing there. Which would have been profoundly irritating because then I'd have to go back to get it. The other thing you got to do here is actually sort of make sure you do your fair share, because if you don't, you won't necessarily get the total ascendant candles. I'm not quite sure what the limits are. And I don't want to go in the middle of those. I don't want to go in the crystals. I don't know anybody that does. Oh boy, flying through these is always a pain. Was that me or somebody else? Oh well, that wasn't too bad. Had worse, I can tell you. Doing a 3.5 candle Red Shard event solo. Yeah, that's that can be slightly nerve-wracking, I can tell you. So let's see if I get 3. 1. There, got the 3.5. Alright, let's see which memory this is. Officially, it is... Oh, it's the krill. Oh, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Of course, the problem is now... Oh, wait a second. I should be able to... Yeah. Hang on. Here we go. Should take me back to the clearing. And let's go and get the one from the Season of the Bluebird. And this could be a problem. Oh, while it's doing that, let me just check messages. Oh. A friend of mine was watching my morning live stream. Oh, come on. There we go. Have a quick check on Facebook, see if anything's interesting. Nope. And... Alright. Having multiple screens while streaming is definitely the way to go. So let's go home, and let's see where it takes us back. I'm kind of curious. Have I tried... continuing my journey from here. Yeah. Okay. Now, there are 4 more in... Oh, drat. Gonna have to go the long way. There are 4 more available either through the wind paths or through the elevated forest, and they are in the underground caverns. Now the problem is you do need... I wouldn't do it with less than 55 in there. In fact, I typically do them last, but I think you can do it with 55 levels. 55 wings, I should say. But oh well, let's honk at them. Ooh. How did I miss that earlier? I wasn't paying attention, clearly. I once live streamed a wing run like this, and I'm sure there must have been people yelling at me at some point because I was just on automatic and I completely missed one at Forest End. I wasn't happy about that. Right. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. So, 2 in the tree houses, 1 off to the left here, and 1 at the end. So there's 4 in this region. not going to stop to actually light candles, except this lot. I don't have any choice here. So that's my next one, is there. You can see it. And I don't have enough flappy probably to get up. But that doesn't matter. We're going to use the light blooms. Sometimes you can get a little bit of a flap from half a... And then the next one is over there. And again. So, looks like I've got enough glide to do it. Yeah. An umbrella does make this much, much easier. And there's the one on the way out. Okay. So, for the first one, go midway between these two pipes. Turn sharp right, head for the tree with the hole in the trunk. So we're going to go this way. And that's the hole we're heading for. Did I get the one in the tree house? I did, didn't I? I'm tempted to say it's an occupational hazard, not necessarily remembering which ones you've gotten. Next one's top that tower over there. And were it not for the fact that I had an umbrella, I would not be being quite so casual about my flying. I've seen enough people get in trouble here if you don't watch out for your light levels, your flappy levels. Sometimes me and a friend will actually hang out here to help new players who've run into trouble. So, last one is right there ahead of me. Yeah. And as you may know, that turns the rain off. For you. Doesn't turn off the rain for everybody else, of course. And now I've got to wait for the jellyfish. Oh, no, that's not going to help. If you're wingless, by the way, I have never yet been able to find a way to get up to that temple without help. Strangely, when I was running Nimue here as wingless, when they came through the hidden forest, they were able to, by sort of honking and making friends, get someone to take them up here. So And you get certain ingrained habits. Picking up a candle, picking up light is one of them. It becomes sort of automatic. Your hands and whatever just sort of take you over in the right direction, and off you go. But yeah, you need at least 2 people to do that one as well. You can't do it solo. I don't know if you can put a prop at the base with a light on it and it'll help clear the keep the dark plant from growing. But you always need 2 people. I don't think I've got the props that I can put down and put a torch on. Or at least Nimue doesn't. And the last one should be just here, up on the left. There we go. This is a strangely easy one to miss. I know this because that's what I've done in the past. So, now we get to... Never know which way to order to do these in. It's quicker just to go home, to be honest. At least I can ditch the parasol. Because I shouldn't need that again. So... yeah, we'll just... Oh, okay, it's all vaulted. Oh, hang on a second. Let me just see if there's anybody I know online. No. Well, you know what? I can go and... just as they vanish on me. Right, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. Give me a second, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. That's my my usual. I'm back. I've made an executive decision. I'm going to go after the Village of Dreams first. So I should end this run with 102 if I do the full. If I do all the realms except for Eden. So, first one in this region is at the Village Theatre. And you may be thinking, what? Yep. It's tucked behind some boxes in the Village Theatre. Next one's up there at the Hot Springs. Do I? Oh, come on. There you go. Yeah. There we go. There's the first one here. I once stood up there in front of a few people and copy and pasted Shakespeare. I'm very surprised I didn't get censored for it. You can get up here wingless, by the way. You don't have to fly. But I'll grab the candle cake because it's convenient. And the candle cake up here typically fully recharges you, so... Now, if with a bit of luck, I should be able to get the next one, which is in that cave there. And the one I'm not sure if I can actually get is at the top of the ski run. Not sure if I got enough flappy levels for that, but we'll try it and see. Might do. Might have enough. Might have enough. So, for getting the one at the top of the ski run, ideally, you want to have your full wing levels, unless you've got 100 or, you know, you've got 10 levels or something, or 12. But it's I can't remember if that's enough. Hopefully we don't glitch. Doesn't seem to glitch as much as it used to. What I typically do too is just as we get round, start to turning the corner at the top, is hop on the head of the gondola so that I can get a bit of a leg up. If I'm lucky. So as you come round here, you want to be out of the wind, more or less in line with that, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just enough. If you miss it, you've either got to look for a recharge point or a slow recharge from one of the lights. So the next two are relatively straightforward. Fortunately. I'll see if I can get rewards from the downhill run as well. See if anybody is willing to help. Hello, little GB. If you get a choice, don't sit at the back of the gondola. You know, you're more likely to get blown off. Yeah, you can see that there. Yeah, you can see the problem. That can literally sweep you right off. In fact, that may have... Nope, they got it. They made it through. So today is Saturday. There was a red shard today, so next one, hang on, let me just see. So tomorrow, no shard on Monday, black shard on Tuesday, no shard on Wednesday, black shard on Thursday. Next red shard event appears to be next Friday. And that's actually up here. So if I want to get more height spells, I've got to go through Eden. Unless I want to wait. And that wouldn't necessarily get me 10. No. Oh, yes it would. Yes I would. What am I saying? Yeah, it would get me up to 10, but I don't want to wait till next Friday. I want to see if I can get my ideal height, whatever it is Nimue decides on. I want them to get that during the week. So yeah, there's one here. The next one is what I'm going to try here is a little trick I sort of picked up. Let's see if we can activate the downhill run. See if anybody wants to do it. Because what you can do with this is you can initiate the run, the downhill run here, and then you go and get the wing, and then you can resume the run. So, which is always useful. So, they're off to do that. I am going to get my next wing. And seeing as I've got to come do every single downhill run to get all the wings in this region, I want to get some other reward as well. So the next wing is I'll show you, it's easier. See where the cloud is there? And there's a cave at the top of the clouds. You can in fact climb using the clouds. There's a ledge underneath it, but to be honest with you, if you know where this is, it's you can glide down pretty easily. Now technically I should go home, but I want to do the downhill run. And as you can see, it's still ongoing, so I'll just grab those, and then when I go to the ski run, it'll trigger that for me. Oh, good heavens. I may actually have beaten them down. There's somebody behind me, I think. Or did they just go straight through and not pick these up? I think maybe they did, yep. But this is always fun. If you want to make the jump, stay in the middle. Otherwise you're not going fast enough. And then if you're going too fast, you skip straight over. But we'll head straight home at this point. Head for the ice rink. And unfortunately this is the easiest way of doing it, just go. Yeah. Like I say, this is irritating. Okay, there are 3 particularly irritating realms to do wing runs in. And so you have to do that one, which I just did, obviously. Then you have to go home. Then you have to come down to the ice rink and go through either to the temple or the citadel. And then you have to go back and do it again. Actually, technically, you don't have to go to the temple each time. From the ice rink, you only have to do it once, but... and I'm just going to blast straight through, break through the ice. And because I'm here, grab these. So. Come on. Thank you. One more pretty much straight ahead. And there we go, on 55. 2 more flappy levels to go. So, 2 on the way down to the Colosseum from here. They're both auto pickups. You just have to make sure you get close enough to them. Simple. Actually, yeah, these 2 aren't too bad. Can't tell if that's a glitch in the game music or my earbuds. It's entirely possible that my earbuds are running out of power because I used them for about 2 hours this morning. Although they're normally supposed to be better at that. We'll see. So, first one is just after the bridge here. There you go. You can't miss it. And you can't miss the next one. It's right in the middle of the slope. And you'll see it. There you go. And just line up. And blast straight through. Hopefully I was close enough. Yep. So, 2 more around here, which we'll get to in a second after I clear these out. One thing I didn't realise, by the way, until literally, oh grief, a few days ago, that step up there only appears after you've completed the 4 Aurora quests, and at the end it pops that up. I have no idea why. And I've been playing this for over a year, and I literally just realised that's when that pops up. So, next wing's on the shoulder of the giant golden statue on the left side as you face the temple. You can fly. If you've got enough wing levels, you can obviously fly up from the floor of the Colosseum, but if you don't, just go around the back. One more to get. Here, at any rate. Now we've got to go back and go up to the Citadel. So the next one you want is down here on the left and up a bit. Yeah, you can go through, there's another entrance through a spirit gate over there, but you don't have to, you can just go straight up here. So, there you go. I was lazy. You can do it in 3 flaps, I think. Now, strictly speaking, if I was trying to be as fast as possible, I'd go straight home, but I want these. I'm not going to bother with the dies, even though I normally do. And at this point, you've got no option. Oh, did they all just clear? They did. Oh, alright. Thank you. Okay, now I'll go home. And then we'll head back down to the ice rink again, and then head off to the Colosseum. Yeah, nobody's watching, so I can say pretty much what I like. Except I won't. Because who knows? Somebody will probably watch it at some point. Got no idea if anybody's watching it on Twitch. Four more to get, and then we're done with the Valley of Triumph. And we'll move on to the Golden Wasteland. You can actually fly over the top of this, I think, but I don't hang. I've got the flappy levels to do it, do I? Yep. There you go. Ah, I have been joined by one other person. Well, not in the game, I mean on YouTube. My limited experience so far says people watching much prefer to watch me play The Long Dark than Sky. So, first one is in here, is up there. And you can actually kind of use the birds to get up there. Now I think I've got enough height that the recharge will take me. This one is not an auto pickup, but the next one after this most definitely is. Nobody's been up here. Huh. And then we just need to drop down, and it's the bottom one. And as you can see, it's an auto pickup. And so with the next two, on the next run, down to the temple, and I think I've got everything at that point. Yeah, I'm not going to stop for the dyes. Although picking up the dyes here is always fun, because you get about 5 different colours. Excuse me. Thank you. I don't know whether this is a bug or a feature, but you'll notice they've always got this right-hand drift. Quite irritating. It's been like that for a long time. I can't remember when I first noticed it, to be honest. Managed to completely miss the light. Doesn't matter. I don't really need them at this point. You don't need them to collect your reward at the end. I don't know if you can get through with 0 and still get your reward at the end. One day I'll have to try it and see, just for the fun of it. So you want to stick to the right, go past the bridge. Probably best if you go through the bridge, because you want to go here, and then you'll see the wing at the end there. You just need to pass through it. You want to be relatively high for the next one, so you can kind of swoop on it from above. And again, it's on the right hand side. But you actually end up, if you just follow through here at this sort of altitude, you pretty much end up at the... There you go. And you can't quite see it yet. Yes, you can. You can just start to see. There it is. See? So it's easier to basically come in and fly down. And now I'm probably going to miss it, aren't I? Nope, I didn't. That wasn't as elegant as usual, it has to be said. But it still counts. Now, technically, I should just go home. But, seeing as this is sort of a candle run as well, even though I have no idea how many candles I picked. How many? I had 204 to start, didn't I? I think I had 204 when I started this. So I've picked up 13 and used 5. So I'm going to modify what I said earlier. Yeah, the two most irritating realms to do wing runs in are Vault of Knowledge and Valley of Triumph. Followed by the Golden Wasteland. I don't actually have to go into the temple after this, because I'm all done here, or will be shortly. So, if anybody has questions, feel free. So, let's see. I could probably do underground caverns right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go and do this one. So, Treasure Reef. 2 in the Treasure Reefs. And I nearly flubbed that. One of these you sort of have to look up or get someone to tell you about, because as I've related before, I had a veteran player, somebody who had been playing the game a lot longer than me, ask if I knew where the other wing was here. They've been playing far longer, and as it happens I did know, because it's underwater. I suppose you could find it by exploring. I'm sure people have. I didn't. I found it by following a it was on the wiki. I think it was on the wiki. So first one is right over there, and I find the easiest way to get there, when you can't just sort of, the easiest way to get there is fly from the top of this tower. At least that's my opinion. I mean, you could go round, but I just find it easier to do it this way. And we're just going to do a deep call. Recharge from here, which actually, can I pick up? Nope. And then one flap and I'm up. There we go. And that should be enough to get me to, if not the top of that tower, then at least one of the light blooms. And I'm not sure I've ever needed to. We'll see. Yep, I should be able to make it. Yep, there we go. And the next one you don't need flappy levels for at all. Well, I could have just glided there and done it properly, but... oh, now we just go down here. Go down the stairway. If you see a blue eel coming in the opposite direction, don't worry, it's harmless. It poops blue light, just like the turtle poops green light. I think there's air at the bottom here. Yeah, there's the... yeah, so you can breathe down here, it's no problem. Open this particular gate. Okay, you're going to be difficult, are you? There we go. And, yep, you can see the glow already. There should be a little cluster of blue. There isn't. Not today. Maybe there is above me. There's typically a little cluster of blue lights there. Yes, there are. Yeah, you can see them up there. So if you run out of air, you can always do that. And I typically grab these. Right. Go home. And back we go again. But this time it's the last time. Don't have to do a go home until we get to the temple. Now this is where things get slightly interesting. I should be able to get the first one. I think. We'll find out. Yeah. So the first one, you can see the glow right there, and then the next one's... yeah, you can see both of them. Now, if you do not have a lot of flappy levels, you come up to this end of the broken whatever it is, pillar, and go up there, and I should... yep, do it with one to spare, which you will need, because you then have to jump up here. So you need at least 55 wings to do this one, really. But if I try to do this from ground level here, I probably wouldn't have been... it would have been close if I'd been able to manage it or not. I just realised I'm not going to. I just realised I've got to go to the Forgotten Ark after this. And I missed that one. Completely fluffed my click. Alright. So, now we head to the Forgotten Ark. And honestly, it's probably quicker to go home to the Forgotten Ark, from the Forgotten Ark, than take the boat back, but I almost always take the boat back for some reason. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, candles at the end of the rainbow. Light twin. Okay, oh, this is easy. Rainbow's always in the Forgotten Ark, so... oh no, wrong one. I forgot where I was. Okay, yes, no. Yeah. Those are pretty much on the way in the Vault of Knowledge. Right. Here we go. I wish you could actually fly across this. That would be interesting, because you've got a structure in the distance over there on the right. And it takes you underneath, technically underneath a dragon. Yeah, if you look back, Yeah, you basically came through that valley there, and it would be kind of interesting to fly in from the opposite direction, but oh well. So, anyway, 2 wings here. And if you've watched me do this before, yes, I always give pretty much the same narration. Oh, okay. I'll grab that. Thank you. So you can see the first one. Oh, and somebody's released some dies over there. I may as well grab those. And the next one's in. Sorry, I tend to find if I do 2 streams in a day, which is today, this is my 2nd stream of the day. There won't be a 3rd. My voice does tend to get a bit rough during the 2nd stream. So, oh, somebody's obviously been through here, knocked over the crabs. Here's the next one. So technically, the quickest thing for me to do now would be to go home and then start, which I think I'm going to do. Yeah, it's probably quicker. I mean, you've still got to go through the vortex, which is irritating, but... oof. So, off we go again. Now, technically, the next one... 11. The next 11 wings are the riskiest in the game, I think. I think I'm correct in saying that, because you have to dodge the dragons to do it. But there are ways and means, I suppose. If you don't want to face the dragon here, or take the chance, you can actually go to the crab fields and then come back, at which point the dragon won't spawn in. But let's see if I can remember. Not sure, yeah. But that one's quite easy. Just go around the side. Now this next one, these next 3, well, 4. Alright, let me get to the one I'm going to and then I'll explain. There's 4 in this region, and as everybody knows, it's patrolled by what, 4 is it? 3? 4 dark dragons. First one's easy. And yeah, this one's quite easy. And here's how I do the next 3 in here. I actually go to the crab fields and then enter from the side. This tends to be how I do that one. For one thing, I should have 75 flaps, which makes it a little bit easier. Hang on, where am I going? Yeah, I tend to come in from the side, fly high, and then dive down, and it, if I get it just right, it works. If I get it just wrong, that gets embarrassing. And then I lose all credibility. So this next one, we're going to try doing it with and without, and I just need to find it. It is, I think, is it up here? I can never remember where it is. I know it's just up there somewhere. And there we go. There it is. So you typically want to... I'm not sure I got enough flap levels to do it. We'll give it a bash and see, but I don't think this is enough. But we'll try. Yeah. So, basically, you'd have to be hyper efficient. So, I'm going to use... There are recharge points around here, if I can find them. You could just skip it, of course, but I can't be bothered. There are recharge points. There have always been recharge points around here. Are you going to tell me there are not any? Oh, that's profoundly irritating. I don't think I've ever come here and not been able to find a recharge. You know, someone's left a shared memory. Nope. I know they take a while to kick in sometimes, but apparently I am going to be out of luck today. Alright. So, I'll go get recharge from something else. That's irritating. This is possibly the most amenable of the krill. Okay, that should be enough. So I'll use an anti-gravity to get me up there. There it is. Yeah. Did they delete the recharge points here? That's not very nice of them. So, grab an anti-gravity. And if I do this fast enough, I should be able to use this in the next section as well. Next one is through that gap, and then you can see the third one on the other side, so I should have enough time. And I should... Oh. That was a bit close, to be honest with you. So now we head back into... do you know what? I can't remember. It was the boneyard or the graveyard. I think it's the graveyard, isn't it? Yeah. And I should just have enough left. Check, sure. 3 minutes, loads of time. Because what we're going to do is the fly high and dive down technique. You can see the first one we're going to go for, and the second one there off on the left. And I'll show you where the third one is in a moment. Start my dive, and you're pretty clear at this point, because as you come in here, the krill kind of start off in the same place. So and we're just going to head for that. Pick that up, head round the side, and we're looking for that tube right there. Don't worry about that krill, we're just going to land, grab, and I've flubbed that because I'm... And there we go. As simple as that. And as long as you get the flying done right, you're okay. This one should be, yep, high enough that's not a problem. Yep, we're good. And in fact, if I'm very lucky, I've got a minute to get the next one, which is up there. You can see it happily glowing. I need a bit of a recharge. And that should be enough to get me up there. So yeah, the anti-gravity spells, really, really useful things for certain tasks. And it should be running out 20 seconds, but I don't need it anymore. Because now, of course, unless somebody opens the temple door over there, and that's almost like its own separate section. You have to be really quite close for to that for them to open it, and for the krill to come swarming out. I think I've had it happen once. And 80. So almost done. Yeah. Arguably, before I do the Vault of Knowledge, I should do the other 5 wings. Yeah. Do I want to do the other 5 wings? You know what? I think I will. I've got to do them sooner or later. No, I'll do them at the end. I'm changing my mind. Okay. So, yeah, this one's an irritating one, I'm afraid. There's 2 behind a door over there, if you can get someone to open it with you. And the trick is getting someone to open the door. And we got lucky. Hey, how about that? Thank you so much. I don't know if they're going to get through. Oh. Yes. Anyway. Regardless of where you are in your wing run in the Vault of Knowledge, if someone's opening that door, go grab it. I hate that door. The only worst door in the entire game is the 4-way door that requires people to have the telekinesis spell. I think there is or used to be a shed place, one or the other, which would allow you to get through, but then you couldn't get out. Well, not without a considerable amount of trouble, so... First one's over here. Well, first one down here, if you know what I mean. Next one's up the ladder. Missed me. Now you could go home at this point and come back in, but oh, that was interesting. It's probably faster. It just doesn't necessarily feel it. And this should open automatically. At which point you've got a choice. You can either do the wings through here, or the wings all the way up the top. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I today am going to do the wings up the climb, or whatever it's called. And then we'll tidy up the bits. And the final one of those candles is on the floor above us. But for now, I need to go to the... what is this called? Repository of Remembrance? I can't remember. Repository of Refuge. I was half right. I thought I was joking when I said repository. So, yeah, just go through the crack in the wall here. Follow the wall round. Get to the end, immediately climb and turn to the right, left. I think he said right. And it's there. And then just return the whence you came. Simple. Now what we're going to do is... hang on. Oh, I went through. Okay. So... I can never remember how many there are here. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5 more. I think that's right. 5? Oh, 6. Hang on. One, 2, 3. No, 5. I think it's 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. And with luck, all these people are doing the dailies, so that will make, hopefully, the easiest spirit in the Vault of Knowledge to do is arguably the one that's behind the 4-way door up here, this one. And pretty much everyone who's played for a while seems to know it. Here's the last candle. And let's see if we can't persuade someone to come over and give us a hand. Otherwise... there's 3, 4. How about that? Here we go. Yeah. Half the time you do this, somebody's waiting at the top of the ladder behind us. Yep, there they go. We've done this a few times. Come on. Yeah. They're just waiting. And then it'll appear over here around the corner. Where this person's waiting. Whoa! They've got the Transcendent Cape from Journey. But yes, they have. I just haven't seen somebody... Why are you wearing a hood? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, a hat. I mean, the hood, fine. But that's a odd combination. Right. Okay. Pretty much plain sailing after this. Oh. And mind you, who am I to judge if somebody wants to wear a hat with a hood? Nimue's got antlers. And they aren't taking those off. There is a wing in the next level. Yeah, I got 5 more to get going up this tower, so there's 9 as you go in. Well, no, you've still got to go through various doors. Never mind. Yeah, so there should be one straight up there. I do find it useful to have this lit. Hopefully the others help ignite these. The number of times I've seen people just sit in the center there, and I don't mean new players, I mean experienced players, at least to judge from their wing levels, and they just don't do a thing. Oh, okay, we got some help. Sort of. Yeah. I tried to get a screenshot. When was it? Yesterday? Today? Can't remember. Then there were sort of 4 people clustered in the centre, not doing anything while I went round to light everything up. And they weren't new players. And they weren't asleep. And I don't think they were even talking to each other. So there's the rainbow, which is the last of the dailies. This is nice and conveniently on the way. There we go. I just need to climb up now. I'll get the one at the top first. There's 2 in here. You can see one of them down there. I find that one easier for some reason if I get it on the way back down rather than on the way up. Yeah, here we go. There's and unless I completely misjudged it, and I don't think I did, I've got more than enough flying ability to get here. Unless I miss the landing, of course, which would be embarrassing. So, go grab this. How long have I been doing this? About 2.5 hours. Hopefully I've got enough voice left to finish. Kind of nice to do something low stress though. Oh, who knows, I might get this done in the next half hour. And we want the bones over here. Yeah. You can fly straight up there, but you need about 150 wings to do it, for certain. Don't know if you can do it with 120. You certainly can't do it with this lot. Come on, somebody pick me up. Alright, here we go. Yeah, helps if I press the right button. There we go. Oh, for heaven's sake. If you wait long enough, that platform actually goes all the way to the top. But I seem to be having remarkably bad luck picking up on a manta today. Come on, there we go. And at that point I could practically have jumped. But yeah, if you're wingless, you can get up here. You just wait. And actually you can hop onto a manta, you just got to time it right. Alright, I am going to take a quick break and then we'll come back and get the last few. So, don't go anywhere. Well, there's nobody watching at the moment, so I know nobody's going anywhere, but I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Right, final stretch, so to speak. There's 7 more to get in here, and 3 more. No, hang on. There's 7 more here, and then 5 more after that. And I should have collected my quest candles, shouldn't I? Never mind. Doesn't matter the order you do these in. We're going to go straight home after each one. So, this is the new one in Moomin Valley. Well, Moomin Season, I should say. Straight ahead. Go home. I'm not going to do the trials. I don't really need that. And I'm not going to do Eden. The wings in Eden. Next time I go to Eden, I'll grab those. I'll do Starlight Desert next, I think. I like the Crescent Oasis, so I'll do that last. Favourite season so far, I think, that one. The season of the 9-coloured deer. It was the first season I did. I think it was. Well, no, there was kind of one before that, but I didn't know what was going on, so I missed out on it. I think. Didn't really know what I was doing with the season of the 9-coloured deer, but one of my accounts has been, well, she recently changed her outfit, but she continually goes back to the red princess robe from the season of the 9-coloured deer. So 3 here. You have to use the clouds. There's a candle cake on the way. We'll grab that. Next one's that structure right ahead of us, and then the final one is over there, the lighthouse type thing. There's a manta here sometimes you can ride. Not seeing it at the moment. Can't remember when it's triggered, if I ever knew. I like that they kept the roses. When I first played this, the roses weren't there. So I always use the right side clouds to get up. You don't really need to get quite this high, but it does make it a bit easier. Yeah, should be enough. And it's yeah, through one of those cross-shaped apertures. I hesitate to call them windows. Just get it right. Just fly straight through, but I didn't today. Okay. Grab that one. Huh. Friend of mine is online. I've known Skylar for some considerable time. Rescued her from the Hidden Forest, I think. She's actually been playing longer than I have in terms of not in-game time, I don't know, but in terms of how long ago they started. And I don't know if I got enough Flappy. I misjudged that one quite badly, I think. Maybe not. Now, the thing is, I'm going to happen to be typing and I'm tempted to speak at the same time. However, if they happen to be watching me on YouTube or Twitch, that would be interesting. Oh, look at that. Just enough. Go back home. No. Hang on a second. Thank goodness for direct messenger. So, Crescent Oasis and then the final 5. Oops. Yeah. Oh, hang on a second. I ought to tell him. I can't spell. There was a Facebook post, a few days ago. If you had to live in any one place in the realms, which place would it be? And I picked this one. Oops. Actually, I don't know if they've got... I can't say Twitch in chat on Sky. It gets censored. So does Facebook and YouTube. Oh. Actually, I don't know if they've done all these wings. I'll drag them through. Oops. I don't think anybody's watching, Skylar. Actually, I don't think I have the flappies to do it all the way. Ah, I wonder, I might be able to take him to the Red Shard event. That should still be on, now that I think about it. Hang on a second. I'm just going to check, see whether or not the Red Shard event is still on. Yep. It is. Although, actually, I might end the stream and switch accounts for that. Depends on how tired I am, to be honest. What time is it? Oh, nearly 2:30. Yes, I should. Yep, I'll be at 102 by the time I'm done, which is exactly right. Because I picked up a Red Shard event. Yeah, the reason I like this is I used to live in the Sonoran Desert. And while this isn't exactly Sonoran Desert, it's kind of got New Mexico vibes to it. Painted desert, that kind of thing. We're almost done. How long have I been streaming? You've got to be kind of careful in this area. It's actually possible to go out of bounds. And that might have been what happened, actually. Oh. What happened, Skylar? Assuming you can hear me. Actually, it just occurred to me I could probably chat to him on Discord if they... Oh. Yeah, we'd have to set that up. One day we'll have to arrange so that so we can talk through my Discord server. Ooh. Is that new or is that a player? Is this new? Oh no. Oh, it's a person's put down a... Right. Home. Can't spell. Hang on a second. Can't spell. Where am I? I am now... Yep. Oops. Ah. And there is a logical reason for leaving these to last, I suppose. You can kind of do them in more or less one sort of shot. Go to the wind paths, pick that up, head back into the tunnels. Oh, alright, they're going to try and log in through their laptop. I think... I suspect I might be done by then. So, next wing. This one's a bit awkward. On a good day I get it right first time. On a bad day I don't. So this will be interesting. No! Today's going to be a bad day apparently. Oh no! Okay. There we go. That should do it. And yep, that was the right one. 4 more to go. Underground caverns are on the left. Yep. One day I'm definitely going to have to set things up. No, I don't know whether Skylar is on Discord. It'd be straightforward enough though. So, what we want to do now is follow the birds, which will recharge you on the way up if you do it just right. Which I did not, but it doesn't matter. There we go. That's one. After that one, you head this way. Left and up. And I've got to unleash the butterflies. And I think you have to do them all, don't you? Is that it? Can I get up now? I can never remember whether there's another set of butterflies here. No, there isn't. Okay, big call and up we fly. How long has this taken me? About 3 hours because I was doing candles as well. Oh, grief. Yeah. Just pop in through here. Grab that. Oh, E. There we go. That's it. Oh, almost done. It's 100, 101, 102. Yep. Precisely the number I would expect, given that I picked up a red shard. Skylar, if you're watching this, I'll drag you kicking and screaming to the red shard event. It's a 3.5 candle in the elevated clearing, aka Grandma's. And no, I never can do that. I always want to see if I can get in and out before the doors shut. I think I made it once, but I'm not entirely certain. You can technically just follow the birds around, but honestly, it's easier to head for that ledge. Now, if you've got enough flappy, it's not a problem at all, but heading for that ledge there is a good way of doing it. And the reason is, well, I'll show you. Give a honk. Up we go. And you can honk twice in mid-air and get the elevation. And then you just go up the light blooms. And then I'm done. $102 sets me up nicely for Eden, which I'll probably end up running with 112 or something. And there we go. That's the last of my wings for the day. Too much of a pain in the neck to get to 121. 122 I suppose it would be. Let's see if Skylar's online. Well, they're still here. Yeah. Oh, well, may as well light up. That's Baron. That's her partner. There's Skylar. There's Arwen. And Gem, who I haven't seen in a while. And 10 Mai. Was it 10 May? I don't know. If you can hear me, please honk. Ah! Hello, Skylar. You look like a moth. Shall I drag you to the Red Shard event? This will be the last thing I do on stream. Ooh, I don't know what happened. Oh, well, I'm still talking as far as I know. Hang on a second. Voice is dying on me. Ah, good. I'm dragging you to the dreaded 3.5 Ascendant Candle Red Shard event in the elevated clearing. I did it earlier, but I thought you might need some company for this one. Yeah, the problem with this, incidentally, is there's a bit of a delay between me saying something and other people hearing it. On YouTube, it can be 20-30 seconds. I think Twitch is somewhat better at it. That we should be in time. Shard and Arwen will probably join you in a bit for a more formal... Oh, actually, they've got to do this as well, haven't... Do they? Actually, I'm not sure if they need to do this. Let's see if there's anybody else here. Oh dear. Oh. Well, Nimue did it earlier with what was it? 35 wings, I think. So, but there were 2 other people. But with just one of us, it should be doable. 2 of us, I mean. Just watch out for the yes, don't step on the crystals. You're losing light. Ooh, sounds a bit twitchy on my end. Let's try going around the back. If I lose wings, I will be so irritated. Oh. Yeah, Twitch, I can't, I don't know, I don't preview on Twitch, so YouTube though can be 30 seconds. So obviously voice can be. One day, I keep saying, we're going to have to try using Discord. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oops. Gotcha. Ow. No, just run. Run, 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 run. There we go. Stick together, and they can hit us as much as they like if we stick together. Where'd you go? Oh, it's not so bad. We've had worse. Here, just. You're not even. You only lost 2 wings so far. And you got those back? Ow. You monster. This is a flying one, not a uproot the mushrooms one. Or was it crabs? So, yeah. Fly! Fly, my pretties, fly. I much prefer it when you can fly during these things, even through the crystals. Almost done. And the if you can get the light, it's on the floor. So, and that should do it. Oh, almost. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Although it has to be said, my definition of straightforward is not necessarily everybody else's definition of straightforward. Yeah, not too bad. And yep, you got your 3.5 candles there. Did you get shorter? Oh. Yeah, wing should be on the floor. Oh, you got it already. Oh, heck. Unless it's up at the top of the... It could be... It could be on top of the crystal. I'm glad this isn't marked as being... I'm glad this is marked as being not for children. Oh. There we go. A regular candle will recharge people on the way up pretty much as effectively as a... I just need to make sure it stays lit. Yeah, don't fly. No, just fly straight up. If you fly horizontally, the candle blows out. Yeah. All right. I'll do it. So what we're going to do is what we're going to do is go over this way a bit and try and go straight up there. Could you? Thank you. So the trick is, if you're not doing piggyback, is to light a candle and don't fly horizontally, just fly vertically. the candle stays lit, and you don't go vertical at all if you can avoid it. And the thing is, I don't know if the wing here is yeah, the whole camera trick, the whole candle trick, if you're not doing piggyback, only works if you fly straight up. If you're not doing piggyback. So we'll just try go straight up from here, and this should do it. We should be able to see the top and see if there's a wing there. I'm going to guess you don't see a wing, do you? Alright, let's go home. No, let's, well, I'm actually going to bring this to an end. I will take a quick break. And actually I need to run a different account, but I'm not going to live stream that. So anyway, for everybody who's been watching, which to be honest isn't that many, but if you're watching, you know, at some other point, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Did you get shorter? Or is it my imagination? No, it's my imagination. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. And I will see you all next time. Have a good week.